Hey everybody, this is Another Night back again with another update for the New York Health Act. I know it's Tuesday, I know. I'm sorry. So, let's get straight into it. For those who still don't know, the New York Health Act is a state-level single-payer bill ensuring each and every New Yorker for every medically necessary procedure, whether it's primary, specialized, dental, vision, mental health, or long-term. For the legislative update, we might still be looking at a supermajority, which is great news. I'm speaking it into existence, Katy, but it really seems that the mail-in ballots might be working. So we might be looking at a real opportunity like no other to pass the New York Health Act once and for all. It's exciting. However, my only agenda is to make sure that people go to the hospital in peace. So that's what I care about. These political wins are great only if you capitalize on it. For the policy update, I don't have a policy update currently, but I'll leave a link to the policy so that if you want to get alerts and if you want to freak some people out in the legislative office, feel free to go read the policy and sign up for alerts over there. So moving to the community update, this is the most important part of the update. If the community moves, the legislation moves. So, quite a lot of actions, and this is why it's important to follow the people I list down below, because sometimes I may not have all the information available with me, and I want to make sure that everybody has the best information possible. So make sure you follow these accounts on the ground who are doing great work. So the New York City DSA had canvases for the New York Health Act in Queens and in Brooklyn, and they shared all of that on Twitter, so feel free to support and retweet. But I'll also link. I'll also leave a link to their canvases in the description, so that if they ever do more canvases, people can sign up and canvass in a safe way. They also have a Help Pass New York Health link, so I'll also leave that so that people can sign up with them to work on the New York Health Act. Apart from just signing up to canvas and signing up to do outreach, a very simple step that anybody can take is to copy the red apple emoji and put it next to their social name. This indicates support for the New York Health Act. It's something anybody can do, and it really freaks the electeds and the powers that be. So make sure. It's really to show solidarity with every patient who needs to go to the hospital. It's really that simple. So as I said in my previous update, we need to support the people who are doing great work in Uptown and in Long Island. And I want to shout out Julie Wegner again. She's an awesome lady, an awesome medical practitioner, and she runs the UPA, which is the Uptown Progressive Action. So I'll link her account and the UPA account so that people can follow and support her. Shout out as well to Scott DESNOYERS, who is also in upstate, and he's fighting so hard for his son's death. Like, his son was denied by his insurer, and as a result his son died. That was completely preventable. That is an example, that is a typical example of what happens when you prioritize somebody's profit over somebody's life, and that needs to end. So feel free to follow and support Scott DESNOYERS. Scott, I see you. We are with you. For events, we have today, Tuesday 17th November at 7 p.m. EST, we have the PNHB New York Forum on what needs to happen for Medicare for All New York Health Act after the election. So I'll leave a link to the Facebook event. We also have our lovely Brooklyn Grows. She's a birth worker. Katy Cecen, Brooklyn Grows, is a birth worker who does weekly teach-ins for fellow birth workers to plug into the New York Health Act and help birth workers have a voice in the New York Health Act and really help push this legislation forward. So she has a teach-in as well on Thursday, 19th November at 8 p.m. on Zoom. So feel free to DM Brooklyn Grows at @Brooklyn_Grows to sign up. And the last event, of course, is the virtual town hall on November 21st with the New York City DSA and the newly elected assembly people, Jabari, Brisport, and Phara F. And make sure you attend and rep the team. For editorial update, I'm gonna put 2 links for 2 video posts on Twitter that everybody can share far and wide. One is a video of Jabari talking about why we need healthcare for all, why we need the New York Health Act now, and it's important to support and amplify the voices of the legislators who are actually doing their job and making the noise to make sure that this legislation happens. And also the video of Mariana Pineda of Long Island, who really put the Long Island senators' feet to the fire and asked them why did they stall this opportunity to save and bring relief to so many lives. So make sure you repost both those videos. And lastly, I'll leave a whole list of accounts that you can follow for New York Health Act content. I promise I'll be more regular and more consistent and timely with these updates. It's just about making sure that I manage myself. I manage my time.